When September Ends by Lara E. Sims. Copyright 2017 by Lara E. Sims. Production copyright 2020 by Lara E. Sims. Narrated by Nathan Beatty. Immature love says, "I love you because I need you." Mature love says, "I need you because I love you." Eric Fromm. Love rules without rules. To live is like to love. All reason is against it, and all healthy instinct is for it. Samuel Butler. A man is only as good as what he loves. Saul Bellow. Prologue. Friday, 31st of August, 2046, 12:30 a.m. The shadowy figure that had climbed a tree some hours earlier in Madeley Forest chuckled softly to himself. They were here, both of them. It was amazing what a simple anonymous invitation, or perhaps he should call it threatening, and a touch of natural curiosity could do. The combination was so manipulative. Some might even say it was deadly. Grown adults throwing caution to the wind. They should know better, and he would teach them this lesson before dawn broke. The two of them stood there, not knowing what was happening, some getting the shock of their lives as identities long buried were revealed. Hugs were exchanged in greeting, along with promises to catch up properly later. This made him laugh. He had to clamp his fist in his mouth and chew on his knuckle to prevent himself from being discovered. He could taste the blood as it began to flow. They were so confident that there would be a later to share all their secrets in. But what they must learn, or perhaps had forgotten, if they had ever learned it in the first place, was that life had a nasty habit of popping up and biting you on the ass. He judged the time to be right as an owl hooted, not so far away, making him nearly jump out of his skin. He shook himself. Time to fulfill a destiny. Get a long overdue revenge, and cut through all the red herrings that had been placed in his way at various times by several different people. One was a man, the other a woman. The woman screamed at his sudden appearance. He wasn't sure that he blamed her. He must look very menacing. Now was the moment. Vengeance would be so sweet. He'd imagined this scene. He'd heard the story told so many times over the years. The man found his voice. "Who are you?" he asked.
"Don't waste your breath, Rube. Look in his eyes. You'll see exactly who he is. The same shade of dead steel. No compassion,"
the woman said. The man, well, boy, really, who'd hidden in the trees, said nothing, just continued to stare straight ahead. He felt the waistband at the back of his jeans. Out of it he took a silver-plated Colt .22 pistol. He checked the ammunition, a full chamber and spares, where he had left them. Everyone in that clearing marked with the bloody X froze, all except one person. The movement caught the gunman's eye as someone he knew very well sprinted into sight and planted himself firmly in front of him. He now couldn't shoot without hitting the newcomer. "I can't let you do this. It's not right. You're not so firmly on the evil side as that," the newcomer said. "Get out of the fucking way as you value your life," the gunman said softly. "No, this isn't as simple as good versus evil. It never has been, though certain people we both love would have us believe so." The man replied, "Do you want me to shoot you? Because I will, you know." There were tears in the younger man's eyes as he replied, "No, but so be it. If that's what you have to do, just do it. We'll never see eye to eye, not now that I know the truth of everything. You say you're doing this because it's written in your blood, this code of honor. But I must do what's written in my blood, my own personal code of honor." He replied, "You don't even know who your father is. None of us do," sneered the man. He flexed his muscles. He'd got stiff hiding in the trees for all that time. He was restless for some action. He needed to get the job completed. Perhaps for good reason. Perhaps for good reason. Do you ever look up long enough from plotting world domination to actually see anything that's around you? Do you ever actually listen to yourself? Mum talks about being the peacemaker. I don't think she just meant in the War of the Hexagon. I think I saw the light, back in the hospital chapel. I won't tell you what happened there, but something did." The challenger smiled for a few fleeting
Sample complete. Ready to continue?